Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
Hello Penguinauts, I'm the Bearded Penguin and welcome back to Kollaborative Warfare. Now, as you've probably already seen, we've got a very special pilot flying today. After the loss of John B. Kerman, we needed someone with the same sort of prowess and flying ability as him, and there's only one other Kerbal on the planet that had such a high status. His name was Jebediah Kerman, but very sadly he went into service of the Territorial Arctic Protection Entente and was promptly executed by the Velox. However, we've brought him back from the dead. His name is MechJeb because, to quote Obi-Wan, he's more machine now than man, twisted and evil. Except he's not evil because we control him, and if he disobeys us, we've got a chip in his brain that we can detonate at any moment just by flicking a switch. So he's pretty inclined to help us. Plus, he's alive again. We brought him back from the dead. I didn't see Tape during that, so there you go, any Tape supporters out there. Does he bring loyal subjects back from the dead? No, he doesn't. And neither do I, apart from in special cases. So, what I'm thinking is actually, since our reviving Jeb operation went so unbelievably well, we might actually just fly and kill Zombie by destroying that turret, and then we can bring him back from the dead in much the same way, except we wouldn't need to put a chip in Zombie's brain because he is very patriotic. But anyway, moving on to what we're doing today. We are attacking KSC2. See, Twitchi had a very successful turn. He retook Kola Crater from Tape as well as Ben Bay. Now, if we can take KSC2, which has got 2 defences and a plane at it, and hopefully Twin Peaks Valley, which has got some defences at it as well, then in total, myself and Twitchi will have eliminated a helicopter, 3 defences and a plane, plus 3 bases. Tape is going to feel that. It's going to hurt him pretty badly, and so hopefully we can do that. We're not attacking Twin Peaks with this aircraft. It's called the Moros, which is the Greek god of something that I've forgotten. I probably should have remembered that, but I didn't. And it's made out of Quiztech parts, although Tape did actually edit the we did actually edit the config files because Quiztech engines are really overpowered. We halved the efficiency of most of them, made the efficiency more realistic, well, more in line with the other stuff, so that the engines aren't as powerful. So this had a specific impulse of 8,000 and we reduced it to 4,000, and that makes it a lot more balanced, because otherwise people would have just been, well, you could fly around the world. This could fly around the world like twice or something ridiculous. So yeah, so it's slightly more balanced now. So we're going to fly to KSC2, which has got 2 defences at it, and taking out those 2 defences is much easier said than done. Now he's got a flat cannon and a goalkeeper, so the goalkeeper turret, that can take out stuff at close range. His flat cannon, it will annihilate us at long range. So here's the plan. We're going to stay at really high speeds. We're going to fly through his airspace at supersonic speed, attract as many missiles as possible, because I know Tape makes the mistake that I myself make quite a lot, which is to have my scan interval too low. So they'll probably fire all their missiles at us, and then we're just going to keep going, outrun all his missiles, and just keep going, and so his missiles won't be able to catch us. Then, when he doesn't have any missiles left, we're going to swoop around, come back in, and hopefully we can take out the goalkeeper with a missile barrage, so with all of our Mavericks and our Hellfires as well, of which we've got 6 Hellfires and 4 Mavericks, so that should do the job. And then hopefully we can swing back around and use our rocket pods to finish off that pesky flat cannon. And his new defences, not the flat cannon, but the ones at Twin Peaks, I know are very formidable looking defences, so we're going to have to be very careful about those. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it goes quite well. I mean, it would be unfortunate if Jeb dies again, that would be very unfortunate. I don't think he'd be too pleased about that. I mean, we could bring him back from the dead a second time, I guess, but that would be expensive. So I probably wouldn't bother. But we'll probably keep Jeb on until we can get Zombie back, which I have got a rescue plan. Okay, we will get him, I promise, but not this turn. We need to take this opportunity to hit Tape hard. I know that he's being tortured and everything, but he needs to hold in there. We're coming for him. Okay, we will rescue him. And talking about prisoners, the World Congress has actually made a ruling, and that's the Geneva Convention. We've introduced it. So here are the rules of the Geneva Convention. If a Kerbal is unarmed and he is surrendered and he is in secure territory, so territory that you have secured, and he is unarmed, you are not allowed to kill him. This is in light of Tape repeatedly murdering and mistreating prisoners of war. So he's torturing and humiliating Zombie, and he's brutally murdered, I think, 2 or probably more of my pilots. Now, whenever I capture his pilots, I let them go. Yes, I killed one of them. That was in a covert operation when I was in hostile territory, and I had to kill them, okay? I had no other choice. But when I've had the choice, I've always let his pilots go. And you guys, some of you try to say that I'm a war criminal, he's not a Nazi. Okay, I don't mistreat or murder prisoners of war. I let them go. So, yeah, apparently I'm the war criminal, am I? No, I'm not. So anyway, that's the Geneva Convention. Tape has signed up to it, so that should hopefully stop him from murdering any more of my pilots if they happen to fall into his hands. So I think we're just going past this mountain range. Yeah, and then Twin Peaks is just beyond. Oh wait, no, we've just gone past Twin Peaks. Oh yeah, there's Twin Peaks. Okay, so that means KSC2 is right there. Okay, here we go, everybody. So we're going to quick save because his defenses have glitched out before. So it turns out that we really did need that quick save because I tried 3 separate attack runs and Tape's stuff kept exploding, and I ran to Agonarch for help, and he informed me that apparently it's just a KSP bug. If you fly in too fast, stuff explodes. So that kind of foils my plan of flying in at a kilometre per second, zooming past and avoiding all the missiles. However, so if we slow down a bit, I think we can still get away with getting into the airspace, loading in, it fires a bunch of missiles at us, and hopefully we can still out-accelerate the missiles. I hope. Okay, no promises, but it's a little annoying that I couldn't just fly through at a kilometre per second. Oh well. But I mean, this is what Mech Jeb's for. I mean, Jeb was the greatest pilot in the history of Kerbin, and now he's part robot, so he's, you know, faster thinking power, and he's got super reflexes and everything, so he's enhanced in every way. He is the greatest pilot in the entire history of Kerbal kind. I'm pretty sure he can dodge a few missiles, and by a few I mean like 50. I mean, seriously, there are 2 defenses. There are going to be a lot of missiles, trust me. Far too many missiles. Okay, so hopefully this is slow enough. It better be, because I ain't going in any slower than Mach 2. Okay, let's just maintain this speed. Okay, I think we've lost enough altitude. We only want to skim just inside its range, and then we're going to GTFO as quick as possible, because I do not want to hang around for those well, to see how effective his missiles are. And I think the real range that it loads in is about 8.4 kilometers. Yeah, that's just because BD Armoury is a bit slow. Oh, yep, and it looks like it's fine. Okay, come on, full speed ahead. We do not want to be missiled to the face. Okay, that's a lot of missiles. Okay, there we go. Let's just try and divert them a bit. There we go, we got them on our tail. Now it's GTFO. Are any getting close? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I think this is a good idea. Oh, this is such a good idea. Okay. I think any are getting anywhere near us. Oh, that's what you get when you set your low scan interval, Tape. Ah, that's what you get. Well, there we go. They're all flown off in that direction. I think we haven't got a single one after us. Apparently, you've still got some locked on us. But Oh, yes! I am too good. Too good. You just got duped, Tape. Okay, so we've been circling around for a little bit, waiting for those missiles to disappear. And they've all gone now, so we're going to go in for our second attack run. This is our proper attack run. What do we want targeted? Is that the BD gun turret? Yeah, that is the BD gun turret. Okay, we want that targeted. And, well, essentially we're just going to unleash hell upon it. So yeah, the BD gun turret will take us, it will completely shred us at close range, and that is really bad because to take out the flat cannon we kind of need to get close to use our Vulcan and our rocket pods. So I'm just going to completely barrage it with a crap ton of Hellfires and Mavericks. Considering I've managed to overwhelm these defences before with just 4 Mavericks, not 4 Mavericks, 4 Hellfires, I think 6 Hellfires and 4 Mavericks should do the job reasonably well. I mean, we have got a flat cannon shooting them down as well, and I think these things, well, the flat cannon especially, is probably geared around missile defense, so we, I think the extra missiles are going to be necessary, let's just say that. So we'll probably fire the Mavericks first. They've got the most fuel, and so we can fire them from the furthest away. Then we'll fire the Hellfires when we get to our closest point. I don't really want to nose down towards them because then we're a pretty easy target. We want to stay up here at pretty good speed and at a decent altitude. We probably want to be going subsonic though. That's actually quite an important thing. Let's go subsonic. Okay. Yep, subsonic, subsonic, subsonic. Okay, we probably do need to pull down. And say goodbye to the Hellfires as well. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. So it's already firing at them. We need to pull back up. Oh, our centre of mass has seriously changed with those, with all that ordnance gone because it weighs a hell of a lot. Okay, let's just stay out of gun range. Gun range is under 5 kilometers. Ooh, we do not want to get under 5 kilometers. It might be slightly less than that, but okay, it's taken a couple out. Oh, come on. Oh, it's taken them out. That and the flat cannon combined. But I think we should have some hits. Come on. Come on. Just a few. Just a few. Oh, there it goes. And now it's just the flat cannon left. We've got an UMPAV down there. Hopefully we can hijack that. And, oh, we're going to have another plane to add to our arsenal. This attack's going well. Going very well. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Right, so now we haven't got any homing stuff left. All we have left are these rocket pods and the Vulcan. So gonna need to take out this flat cannon, which is much easier said than done. And I think what we need to do is maybe dive down on top of it. So yeah, dive down from above. That's probably our best bet. Or do we need to... Oh, I don't know whether to do an attack run or to dive down from on top. I think... Ooh, it's a difficult decision. These rocket pods are, well, it's not going to be oh, hello. There we go. It isn't the easiest thing to aim. Actually, no, because we need to select our... There we go. Target. Fly towards the target. There we go. I mean, Jeb is an ace pilot. I think we can... Actually, no, we can't be facing right at it. Okay. So difficult to fly. Okay. Here we go. That should hopefully have the desired impact. Come on, please tell me that. Oh yeah, we got a hit. Eat this. Oh, it's still firing at us. Still firing. Still firing. Pull out. Pull out. Go, 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 go. Woo! Oh, that thing is still firing. Oh no, it hit us. Oh no, 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 no. It took out the Moros. Oh no. No, 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 no. Mekjev. We lost Mekjev. Oh no. Wait, I swear I took that out. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's left? What is left? No, I don't want all these pieces. Oh, I took out Mekjev. What's left? You got this, which has got nothing left on it. Okay. And there's that flat cannon. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, tape, you scummy bugger. Putting your probes underneath it so it can still fire. Oh. That's annoying. That is very annoying. But I think we should still be able to take this base. It's a little annoying that we lost MechJeb, considering we paid $6 million for him, but you know, oh well. So, with no options left, we have no choice but to launch the Artemis Mark II. I gotta say, it looks pretty cool, huh? Oh, hello, we've lost a bit of control there. Okay, but here we go. This is the Artemis Mark II. I think it's got some pretty major improvements since the last one, considering that the last one was terrible. Ugh, hated the last one. But, I thought it was well balanced, but apparently we have a little bit of balancing issues while we're doing our VTOL mode, but seems okay now. But anyway, since Jebediah is now dead for the second time, we've called in his brother, Jebfrid, and he's going to be flying the Artemis for us. So, we're going to Twin Peaks to take out Tape's newest flat cannon. We want to target the flat cannon, actually. Is that gonna, no, it's not going to let us click that. Okay. We'll target it when we're closer, I guess. Oh god, those engines are loud. Let's just zoom back a bit. Those are Quiztech engines, if you wondered. And yeah, this is pretty awesome. It's got a VTOL mode and a forward flight mode. Although I asked the other guys, and they said it was cool. It would pass as a surface vehicle because it can't go particularly fast. It's got relatively limited range, and it's not very good really, but it's better than a helicopter in my opinion, so that's why we're using it. We also agreed that Ospreys, are they Ospreys? Yeah, Ospreys, so those things that are like halfway between helicopters and planes, they can count as helicopters. And before you say, some of you have been telling us to put jet engines onto our helicopters. If you put a jet engine onto a helicopter, it becomes a plane, okay? So no, we're not putting jet engines in our helicopters. But yeah, this journey's probably going to take a little while. We're going to head to Twin Peaks, hopefully take out the new flat cannon, then continue on to KSC2, and hopefully finish off Tape's flat cannon, because such a scummy thing to do, putting your probe right underneath your flat cannon, so that tricking me into thinking it was dead. It was playing dead. It tricked me into thinking it was dead, and then it just struck back at me from beyond the grave. Well, I guess technically Jeb was striking back from beyond the grave because I brought him back from the dead, so there's a strange parallel on that. Okay, here we go, we're approaching Twin Peaks. So, these new defences of his, if they've got anything like the whole coming back from the dead ability, like the last flat cannon, then they're a problem. But this is the Mark II, so they're even more powerful. I don't think we want to fire off our Hellfires. I think we want to retract some missiles and then use the valley. We'll fly up round here and try and see if we can ditch those missiles. And then we'll close the gap, distract it with the Hellfires, and destroy it with the rocket pod. That is my plan, because if we're being preoccupied, if we fire them all off, it should be able to take them out at a distance. And if we close the distance and fire them all off, we're going to have to be dodging its missiles. And that means we won't be able to fire off our rocket pods. So, okay, let's close to, I think it's out about 8.4 that actually loads in, even though our load range is meant to be 10 kilometers. There we go. Right. We're not entirely sure what's happening there. It appears to be exploding. Okay, I think it's okay now. Okay, that AMRAAM hit the side. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to swoop back round. See if we can do that again. Can we get it to fire a missile at us? And then we'll ditch the missile. Come on, fire a missile at us. Did it glitch out and explode? Let's have a look. I don't know. Is it dead? I think it shot itself. I think it genuinely might have shot itself there when it fired off its missiles. But just to make sure, we're going to fire our missiles at it. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that's dead, actually. It shot itself! Oh, looks like it hasn't got the whole come back from the dead ability. It's got the... well, yeah. Well, it's got the commit suicide ability apparently. It's got the seppuku ability. Oh, perfect. Right, now I would try and land the Artemis, but considering the fact that we're continuing on to KSC2 anyway, and that this is a pain in the arse to land, I'm just going to let Darius jump out. Darius, same thing. Oh, trying to get sucked into the turbine there, Darius. And she's going to plant a flag. I'm just going to let her get to the surface and then we'll leave her. She'll plant a flag after we continued on to KSC2. There we go. Just let her get to the ground. I do not trust the AI pilot one bit because it's notoriously unreliable. See, it's doing a loop-de-loop for literally no reason. I asked you to fly around in a circle. Okay, yeah, especially in this sort of terrain, I do not trust it. Has Darius got to the ground yet? Has she got to the ground? Yes, she has. Okay, right, so on to KSC2 we go. We kind of wasted our missiles, but well, yeah, it wasn't really a waste. We probably could have only used 4 though, we would have been fine. But yeah, it should be fine. It's not like there's anything really at KSC2 apart from the remnants of a flat cannon, but saying that, the remnants of a flat cannon is was more than enough to take out the Moros, so well, and the greatest pilot in the history of Kerbal kind. Well, at least Jeb got a better send-off than he did before, which was getting executed by Brian. Well, we were told it was being executed, but he very well could have just run out of fuel and crashed, but I'm sure that would never happen. I mean, Brian was a very, very good KSP player. He'd never do he'd never do that. Anyway, so we've got seemingly another long journey before us, so I'm not even going to fast forward this one. I'm just going to skip it because, well, you probably can't be bothered to watch it. Okay, here we go, everybody. We're approaching KSC2. Now, we're trying to use the terrain as cover here, and I don't think it can shoot at us. Okay, so we're going to use the RCS, try and stay on target. And, okay, here we go. I think everything else here is, yeah, everything else is destroyed. So this is the only thing that's stopping us taking this base. So, stay on target, stay on target, stay on target, and... boom! Eat that! Right, so now all that's left to do is land the Artemis. Now, this has got very small wheels, okay? Now, we're landing it like this because it's a bit of a pain in the bum to land VTOL mode. So, can I reverse thrust? Aha, set normal thrust, and then this one, set reverse thrust. Right, so it's got really tiny wheels, right? And that means that landing it normally is going to be a pain. So instead, we're using reverse thrust on these things in order to slow it down. Boom! What a genius idea. Okay, because if I use the brakes, I'm scared that it will, there we go. Smooth touchdown. Oh, you don't want to go backwards. Oh, brakes. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean about the brakes, okay. They're very, very tiny wheels, and they're designed for helicopters, so, probably a pretty safe bet just to do it like that, but there we go, we've landed. Right, so all that's left to do now is fly Tape's Raptor back to a secure location. We're flying it to Hamburg Cape because there's a Poseidon and a Lad, so Tape's going to have some serious issues trying to reclaim this Raptor. Also, we've outfitted it with Sidewinders and it's got an AI flight computer, so he's not going to be taking his Raptor back anytime soon. Now, Starda Kerman, who was Tape's pilot, who was just sort of chilling in the cockpit, we've sent her home. We sent her back to Tape. We haven't kept her prisoner or anything. We don't really see any point in keeping prisoners. And we haven't murdered her. We sent her back to Tape alive, unlike Tape, who's got the unfortunate habit of sending me my pilots back in body bags, which is very unpleasant. But he can't do that anymore since he's now signed up to the Geneva Convention. So hopefully I won't have any more problems with, well, getting their heads sent to me in the mail, which is particularly unpleasant. Now, while we're flying back, there's something I want to talk about. I was actually planning to do something else for this turn. This entire turn was actually going to be very different. I was actually originally going to drop an asteroid on KSC2. But the one time that the game didn't crash while the asteroid was hitting the atmosphere, I found out that Class E asteroids overheat and go poof. Seriously. I spent hours getting this asteroid on course, and it just went poof in the atmosphere. I might upload a bonus video. I had quite the comical reaction to it going poof after hours of work. So the other guys were like, yeah, we'll let you restart that turn because that's pretty unfair. Because I don't think anybody thought that a Class E asteroid would just overheat. But it did, which is unfortunate, but oh well. So yeah, I might upload a bonus video if you guys want to see that of that asteroid mission. It was pretty cool. It went really, really well up until the last 5 minutes. It was very, very annoying, but yeah. Anyway, so we're just going to put on some dramatic music as we fly this back to Hamburg Cape. Okay, so we've done some interesting acrobatics there because I forgot to turn off the time warp before doing a little maneuver, but there we go, got ourselves back on course. Now, this is the third time that Tapes had this this aircraft stolen from him. Not this specific one, but this is the third time he's had a Raptor taken from him. The first one was Tape, then it was myself, or was it me? Ooh, somebody stole it from Stephen Inlet and proceeded to attack Agonarch with it, and now I've stolen this one. So this aircraft is cursed or something. And yeah, I mentioned to him that I was going to steal his aircraft, and he was not happy in the Skype group. Okay, he made that pretty clear. He was not a happy bunny, and when he sees that I've outfitted it with sidewinders and he's not going to be able to steal it back, he's not going to be pleased. And but knowing him, I think, well, I'm going to dare him. I dare you to attack Hamburg Cape and try and get past a lad, your Raptor, fitted out with anti-air stuff, and a Poseidon. I want to see that happen. Nobody's actually attempted to take down a Poseidon yet. I think they're just too formidable. I mean, I don't even think they're that effective, but I think the amount of missiles they carry kind of puts people off. But doing a similar maneuver to what I did earlier, it's probably quite possible to destroy one. But I dare Tape to attack this, maybe with a naval armada. Saying that, I don't think he has any navy bases anywhere near here, but then he would have one if he took this. So yeah, I dare you, Tape. I dare you. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. Okay, just going to cruise past the Poseidon there. Hello. Let's wave at them and just bring it in for a nice, gentle landing. Whoop! That's not really gentle. That was not gentle at all. Whoop! Hello. It's the lag. The lag gets to me. Okay, come on, bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Whoop! That's not gentle. That's not gentle. That's not gentle. But I think it may work. Okay, see, I'm used to my aircraft flipping out and exploding when I try and brake that hard, but Tape's aircraft seem to be slightly better designed, because he tests his a lot more than I test mine. But there we go. I'm going to set this up for anti-air, and that's about it. We had quite an eventful turn. We took back Twin Peaks, we took KSC2, we stole a plane, and Jeb died again. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm the Bailey Penguin, and I'll see you all next time.